we're good to go. Right, okay guys, welcome back to part 2. Sorry about that, it's just the uploading, it takes so long if they go over an hour. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I don't want to cut and edit nothing, so that's why I like to do them. I know they end up a bit long, I might talk a bit. Like I say, if you don't like me talking, fair enough. There's plenty of videos out there where they just turn a bowl and play it to music. I can't stand those ones, but there you go, people like them. Each to their own. Right, let's carry on. You ain't missed nothing. I've done nothing different. It's still exactly where it was. Okay, I'm still on the 10mm. I'm going to add, because I've lightened it off now, I'm going a little bit more speed. Okay, so I've got a little bit more speed on there now. That'll give me a little bit better cut, right? I'll come round a bit more, sorry. There I am, mounted. Oh, look at that. Fine duff. Oh. Yeah, that's going to clean it up, so I'm going to have to get a push cut at the end there. Yeah, I think it's going to finish better that way. Most do on bowls, but not always. So I'm going to just use it this way because it removes it quicker. As you can see guys, I can just go from one way to the other. There's no setting up on it, just swing back and forwards, back and forwards. And of course you can do this with the shear cut hollow as well. It's exactly the same. It's just the cutter's already mounted at the angle for you. Okay, but with this one, you can't adjust aggressiveness. I mean, you can try rolling it, but I don't advise rolling it you're on the corner. And besides that, when you roll it, see here, tip's on centre. If I roll it, look where the tip goes. Okay, because you're on that bit of the bar, that is designed to work bang on centre like that. Okay, if I turn it, look, where's my centre gone? Right up. So don't advise rolling these. They're fixed position, but so easy. You just come in, look, come in here, just follow along with it. Okay, so I'll just lower it a little bit. I'm going above centre. There we go. A little bit of vibration on that one. There we are. Because look, I'm actually coming a little bit, I'm a bit above centre. If I put that actually dead on centre there, so if I lower it, I don't get the vibration. But nice smooth cut. But yeah, that's on that one. So for new turners, if you're not sure, I like the round bar for these. It's fantastic. I can roll it all where I want it. But like I said, don't ever use it flat. Okay, I always put my cutter there. I mean, I've got it in line with my screws. Okay, so I can look here and know exactly where that cutter's positioned. If you haven't got that and you've got it just on a round bar without that, so it's on a handle, I ain't got one just to hand, put a little mark on your ferrule. Put a little black mark there. So when you're there, you can actually look. So sometimes if you're inside the bowl, you can't see. You do not want to go in with it flat. You will get one almighty catch. Believe me. It would have this bowl off of here in 2 seconds. Well, not even that. A split second. The bowl would be off. Hit the wall. Just don't do it. But as you can see, most of the time my cutter's at 45. It's probably, I'm probably going to about 35 to 40 on that, so probably near 40. So and then I can just roll it right over, but take it off. Don't come there and roll it over there, because you get to there and you'll get a bang. So come over, take it off, roll it over, and just go back the other way. And then roll it over and come back that way. And roll it over and go back that way. And do that way, and that way, and that way, and that way. Let me see that. Do that with a bowl gouge. Right, I've got to keep an eye on what I'm doing there. I'm getting down quite low. Right, I've got to come over a bit. Get rid of some of this sawdust out of the way, all the shavings. Got a long way to go in this side, but I'm looking here and I'm seeing my chisel there, and I can see where I'm going. And as you can see, I mean, if this was a hollow form and I was going in from here, I'd still be doing the same, just coming off that tip, look. You know, and there's, I mean, obviously I'd have me pull my bar out, it'd be a bit longer, use a longer chisel. But I can get right in here and get a lovely finish, and no grabbing, no bad. If the tool starts going like that, look at what you cut, think about what your cutter's doing. See, the problem is, if I was I'm going over to 12mm now, because I'm getting close to doing my finish cut, so I want the other cut, I want a 12mm. Now, see, if I was getting all that handle bang up, there's no way I'd be able to hold that bowl, that size, hogging all that up with just an 1/8 of an inch recess. I wouldn't be able to hold it, because when I'm getting all that grab in here, it end up flinging it off eventually. The only reason I can do it is because there's no catching at all. Okay, I'm just going to put my tool rest in a bit. I like to keep it close if I can. I'm going to come... Well, I've just stepped up to the 12mm. Right, now I can already feel it, I think, there. But it's going to be a bit of a rough finish there. I mean, as you can see, guys, that I was talking there, so I went wrong. The tool control you can have with these cutters, it's unbelievable. See that little dimple. Actually, I'll need to check first, because I'll probably find that I'm nowhere near deep enough. I'll do all that nice little fine cutting, and I'll find I'm not deep enough. Let me have a little look. See what I've got here. Put that on there. Oh yeah, that's all right. Yep. Well, I suppose between 1/2 and 1/4 of an inch. So, yeah, that's all right. I don't want to go too. I'm not going too thin at the bottom. It's going to be a usable bowl. This. Right. So I'm quite happy with that. Right. It's got a lovely finish on that bottom. I want to check this. Right. Now, I can feel it's there. Now that would sand out, but I want to see if I can get a better cut on that. That's fibres are pulling up. I might not get much better with a push, but I'll see. If I go this way, see what finish I get. But got a lovely even flat bottom on that. Okay, slight little dim. I'm going to have to go at that again. But we're going to see what we can get. See if I can get round enough to come in here and get a. Right, I'll have a look at that, see what that gave. Right, let's get the Uber out, get rid of some of this stuff. Come on. Yeah, that cleaned that up nice there. Yep. A little bit of hoovering. Cleaner hasn't turned up this morning, so I'll have to do it myself. Right, so as you see for that, because we've got, this is our bevel here, okay, so I have to come right the way. I'm basically there, that's my bevel, okay, but that's my bevel rubbing there, right, gliding away in. And as you can see, by coming down here like that, keeping that in contact, I've got a lovely fine cut, cleaned it up, and that's all right. And then when you come down like this, what you'll have to do is just roll the tool a little bit so that stays in contact for when it comes round. Okay, don't come down and then come this way, because you're just going to use the tip and it's going to want to do a little dive in, get a little bit deeper. Just come round, just as you get down here, roll it back a little bit, but not straight, just roll it back a little bit. You're still on the bevel, and then you've got your bevel all the way along here, and you can keep your tool like this. If you're on a bowl gouge, you've got to be coming over here, because your bevel's a lot steeper than that. Like I said, you can see how it's not far straight. It's about 10 degrees, that's all. So when you're coming this way, as I said, if I'm using a bowl gouge to pull cut, I'm coming here. I've got no bevel. If I come here and I push along, that's fine, but when I get here, I cannot come round that way, because as soon as I do, I'm on tip now, my bevel's gone. Bevel can't be in contact. If you try rolling this way to keep contact there, that's going to happen. The wing's going to catch. One almighty cat, that bowl's going to be over there somewhere. Okay, same, I can come here, I don't have to go as far over, but when I come down to here and I come round, that's why I put a relief bevel on my other ones. I can follow it round, but as I come round here, I'm over here and I come across. So that's all right, nice push cut. But when you get a steeper bowl, you can't do that with this, because this side won't let you. Okay. Nothing against bowl gouges, I use them all the time. But what I'm saying is, you ain't got your bowl gouges, if you don't like the sharpening, you don't want all that sort of stuff, you don't want the expense of it, this one, you can see it does what a bowl gouge will do. This is a carbide bowl gouge. That's what this is. Okay, it's a carbide bowl gouge. It's not a scraper. Right, I'm going to do this again without the cock up this time. Right, there you go. Oh, look at that little nipple. Do I take it or sand it? Let's take it. Yeah. Like I say, you can be so gentle with this cutter, guys. It can be very, very aggressive. It can be very aggressive if you let it get away from you. So I'm just liking cutting now. So I'll be happy in a minute with what I've got. When it's a big hole through the bottom of it, I'll say I'm happy with that. See, I don't like coming in with scrapers and that at the end to clean it up. I don't need to. I just have to get it right so I don't get the ridges. And after time, when you're trying to take a ridge out, you won't do it. It's better just to take another pass and take a whole little, just take a whisker off. But that's that, I'm done with that, that's nice. Right, I just want to do this edge, sorry. I like the edges of my bowls to go slightly in. Just for me, it's only me, that's it. Got a little roll on it, that's fine. I'm happy with that, done. Job done, that's the bowl done. Now we've got to do some of that boring stuff, bloody sanding. So let's get to it. Right, what did I have on here? 400. Right, we're coming off of that. I'm starting with 240. We'll go for a fresh 320 and a 400. Right, so I'm going to go a 240, a 320 and a 400. That's what I'm going to sand with. Okay, so 240 grit to start with. Let's get this over, get dust extraction on. Yeah, maybe I should have cleared that out first, shouldn't I? There you go, never mind. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'll have to do another Christmas thing for you, lads. Oh, and lasses. God, there's probably loads of women watching these. They're probably not even woodturners, they're probably just watching me, really. Right, okay. That was 240, done. Come on, nippy grip. I'll put them up there, 320. Don't catch your watch on there because it might damage it. That's why you shouldn't wear watches when you're woodturning. that's it. That's all I'm doing on the sanding now. Turn it down a bit. I just want wipe the dust out a bit. Right, okay, let's get some sanding paste in there. I'll stop it just so you can have a look. It's not looking too bad. Oh, a couple of little marks there. I think that's more from the sander. You see it might come out of this. Oh yes, more dust. That's alright. I like spalted wood. It's my favourite. Yeah, so come from. I can take this mask off now actually. Came from Snayton, this wood. They're pretty good actually, they're good on their prices. I used to go to Style and Bates as well, they're really good, Style and Bates. But Style and Bates is now a 6-hour drive for me. So that's a 12-hour round trip. And I can't do that, not to get a bit of wood. So yeah, luckily for me now, Snayton is not too far. So that's pretty good. So I'll go there and get my bits and pieces. And you know, with wood, you want to go and look at it, don't you? You don't want to buy it online. You just want to. You need to go and look at it, see what you're getting. There's some really good stuff. But I say this one was reduced because it had a little crack on the front. It was nothing. It's gone, and it had a knot, which is on the back there. But that's not a problem. It ain't caused nothing. I circled it off, but it's no harm. Right, that's that one done. Just make sure there's none left on it. Give it a quick little. Yeah, that's all off. Right, I'm not one for going again and again and again and all that. I don't do that. I just put this on more for protecting. I don't want a bright glossy finish on things. If I did that, I'd spray it or something probably. I'd lacquer it. I like the wood. I like to see the wood. And this is just for me. This is all. It's a food safe one. It's just to put like crisps and stuff in like that. Just have it, it's nice, get it out, you know, put it on the table, put a few crisps in it. People come along and say, oh, that's a nice bowl, isn't it? So yeah, 20 quid if you want it. But you ain't having the crisps. No, it's just talking points, isn't it? People come round and you say, yeah, I made that, I turned that. Right. A bit more speed. Right there. Right, just to give that a final little puff. That's looking alright. Just come around that outside because it's got a bit dusty. Right, and now I want to put a bit of this micro crystally super duper protect you forever cream. Wax. Wax, that's it. Just helps to protect it a little bit against fingerprints and stuff, you know, when you get those horrible little kids with their snotty fingers come touching it. Not that all kids have snotty little fingers, I'm sure there must be one out there. I'll see one day that ain't got them, but I haven't yet. Bless them.
Especially when it's in your crisps.
Yeah, when it's in your crisps. And they say, do you want one? No, you're alright, you finished them. Go on. You knock yourself out, son. No, I'm good. I'm full up. Just getting another bit of tissue. Go and put the lead back on my wheels, you little sod. Never had kids, don't want kids. My dad said to me, son, wait until you've grown up and you're mature before you start a family. Still waiting. But I ain't ever growing up. I'll always be a kid at heart. Right, there we go, guys, that's done. Finitoed. There, that don't look too bad. A little bit there. It's not rough. It's all smooth, but it's a bit open poured. It's spalted, isn't it? Spalted wood. So you're bound to get a bit of that. That's all right. Still, there you go. Right. That's why I like a. That's why I like a mortise. Look at that. Not a mark on that back, and that was held. And it's just a decorative little bit. I like that. And like I say, if time it needs to mount it up again and give it another little coat of finish, then I can. Got that little line there. I think that's from the sander. Still, that's all right. Never mind. I could always go back in and take a quarter of an inch off of that if I wanted, but that's all right. That's nice. There you go, guys. Right. Now, just a quick one to demonstrate. Let's say with the hollowers. The new tool, like I say, I'm saying around mid to end of November. Definitely going to be out for Christmas. It's definitely out for Christmas. So far, as I say, I had so many people ask. I wasn't going to do it. I did say at the time that it was just for me, but I had so many people ask me about it. When was I? Why won't I make one? So I thought, well, I don't know. no real reason. So I thought, right, well, I'll look into it. I'll get it sorted, get the cutters and that. So, yeah, all good, guys. It's all systems go on that. But like I said, it's time. I've got to make the heads and everything, so I have to do those on the metal lathe. Takes a bit of time. As I said, it's just me. I make everything that goes out. I have my workshop for doing all my work stuff. Like I say, today, yeah, a lot of people don't like turning the same thing over and over. But say, get close to 19,000 handles I've turned. Every single one is. They're not copy lathe. They're not anything. Every one single, individually turned by me. Every single handle. Every cutter that's fitted to a bar has been put on and fitted by me. So that's what you get, and I'll guarantee every one of them. You get a problem, like I say, just email me. We'll get it sorted out. Okay? You'll always have a chisel. Once you buy it, that's it. It's for life. You'll always have a chisel. We'll sort something out, no matter what. So right, okay, guys, that's it. And Peter, your chisel is coming to you on Monday. I'm posting it on Monday. If we ain't got a post strike, yeah, guys. If you're watching,
Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday is a post strike.
Oh, Tuesday's a postal. Bloody postal strike. Do you know there's 16 days of postal strikes through November, which is a real pain. I'll post them out. I'll do them parcel force, express 24, guaranteed next day. 3 days later, and what can you do? They just go, oh yeah, well, this and that. You know, they just don't care that you can't do nothing about it. It gets there when it gets there, I'm afraid, and I have no control once I've posted it. It's in their hands. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's that. So anything else I want to say? Not really. That's it. Right, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. So toodle pip, guys.
Bye, guys.